Okay, so this one is not quite a photogravure book, but it is lithographing and printing. And it's pretty old. It's falling apart. I only paid $5 for this. I'm not sure what all that says. I started to read through some of it, and there's just so much information in here. It's actually overwhelming. And it's falling apart. $5 right there, they wrote on it. And so the London Old Boys Reunion is just a whole bunch of people. I mean, look at all these people. And if you look real close, see how they have like numbers on their collars? And then it tells you all their names of all these people from back in the day, like all these old people. And the images of them are so good. I mean, just looking at people, portraits, there's got to be over 1,000 people in here, easy. And I sat through and went through this whole book, and it took a while to go through it. And I didn't even read all the names, but I was looking at some names, and I didn't see anything. There's a whole history of these London old boys. And this is probably my favorite picture. And there the cover goes. So I knew that was going to take place. This is 1848. I love this. Just wild old man. Simon Morrill. The first mayor of London, 1848. I mean, just look at this guy. He's got a beard. I guess he looks a little bit more respected, you know, the closer up you get. But he just looks wild. I think it's just the beard. But just so amazing, all these people. You know, who are they? What kind of life did they live? What did they do? And this is the old Union School. Look, you got kids up there. You got people, kids up there in the windows looking out. This is the principal, Nicholas Wilson. It's just so interesting. All these people. And then part of the, you know, whatever battlements that is. That's a really interesting structure. Soldiers. At least these pages are really solid. Soldiers. 1905, all this. I don't know if this is worth anything, but it's just interesting to see all these people. And these are prominent people. These aren't just normal people, but these are... You got these guys in this train. 1854, the first locomotive in London. And that's a real photo of that, or a print at least. That's amazing. Look at those beautiful buildings. Got a church there. You know, look at these. You got a Baptist church, Presbyterian church, Methodist church, a cathedral, a First Congregational, another cathedral. Marvelous. Looks like you got a coin. There's just so much in here. Well, that's gone too. So it looks like they had staples there. That's good. And then a map. And the funny thing is, this is the London that's in Canada, Ontario, Canada. I probably should have specified that, because anyway, now it gives you all these statistics, all these interesting like labor statistics. What they manufactured. Then it tells you 42,000 was the population. It was halfway between Niagara Falls and Detroit. And then it just gives you all this really interesting information of the time. And I was reading through a lot of this, and it talks about the banks, which that could be significant. A healthy city. London enjoys the proud distinction of being one of the healthiest cities in the Dominion. This is attributable in large measure to the purity of the water supply and the perfect system of sewage. There are no slums, and such a thing as a tenement house is unknown. I don't even know what that is. But in the Dominion, right here, London is the most healthful, most beautiful, and one of the most prosperous cities in the Dominion. It gives you this pano view. Tells you all the great resources and all that's here. Got schools. Got this wholesale section. I don't know what that is, but that is a marvelous building. You know, when were those built? Yeah, when was that built? All these other buildings. This picture is really cool. This is Richardson Street looking south from City Hall. And I think you got, these are the DC power poles, or maybe they're the AC. I'm not sure. military school, the armories. Oh, and right here, the London Asylum for the Insane. Now, why do they get such a nice building? I don't understand what's up with these asylums back in the day, why they were so nice and what they were doing there. So what's going on here in this photo? B Company passing Free Press, Richmond Street, first contingent for South Africa, October 25th, 1899. And you got the Customs House, and then the post office. Look at that post office. Looks a little extravagant for a post office, but okay. And this is all the stuff that they manufacture. All this stuff. You can get the list of this. Costumes. Oh, it's not done yet. Those are only the C's. Jewelers, leather, lumber, printing, wrought ironwork, and then the London Old Boys Reminiscence. I mean, this thing is just a wealth of information. I don't know if they're nude there or what. I think, yeah, they are. Those are totally nude. That is weird. What is going on there, man? That is weird. I don't like that. But yeah, this is the London Old Boys Reunion. I don't know what they're about, who these people are. A wealth of information. If anybody wants to know anything about it, just leave a comment and I'll scour through or send you an email with, detailed photos.